Hey everyone, it's Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. We have snow here in Ohio. Snow, lots of snow. Schools are canceled. But I hope your day is going well. So far, so good for me. It's a good day. I'm doing this new devotional. A couple of you asked about it. It's called Hope Speaks. God's voice in the still of the morning. Let me see if I can see who wrote it. I'll have to see who is the author of it, but somebody got it for me for Christmas. Sorry for juggling my phone. But yesterday's was awesome, and today's is another good one. Heaven defends you. My precious child, today you can rest assured in my promise. You have been given all of heaven as your defense, because the battle against you is fierce. Angels have fought as you have overcome. Many bullets and much warfare try to deter you, and still you come to me. Still you move forward. Still you are advancing in battle. Rain, mud, snow, sleet. Things fly past you in the spirit realm as your tenacity and tenaciously move forward, inch by inch. You even crawl to me if you must. Although you don't realize it, you are enthralled in my glory, covered in my safety. You are sealed in heavenly places with me. You are my fiercest agent of war. And I pour out the amazement of heaven for you to see, for you to feel, for you to taste. Take a moment and spend time with me in my word, that you may sense my presence. Scripture for today is Psalm 91, 1 through 3. When you abide under the shadow of the Lord, you are hidden in the strength of the Most High. He's the hope that holds me and the stronghold to shelter me. He's the hope that only God is for me, and my great confidence. He will rescue me from every hidden trap of the enemy, and he will protect you from every false accusation and every deadly curse. Psalm 91, 1 through 3. God, thank you for hiding me today and giving me rest. I think that's a scripture that sometimes says, under the shadow of his wing, he gives you rest, or he gives you protection. And sometimes you think, as a small child, whenever you're seeking safety from something that scares you, or you need protection, where do you go? A child will go and bury themselves, in the deepest part of their mom's armpit, or behind their mom's back, or anywhere that they can get. But they're trying so hard to squeeze somewhere up against their parent to seek safety. but it always says, up under my wing. It's been some very trying times for my family, for me and my sister, my daughter. And I say why, though we're not supposed to ask why. And though everybody's got something, and God is totally in control. And there are people going through far worse things than I am going through. And if everybody says, Sherry, you should write a book. And if I started way back at the beginning, and I'd say age 7 was whenever things started for me. That's whenever my dad left. You would not believe some of the things that I have been through. But from a very young age, I believed there was a God. And from a very young age, I prayed. And from a very young age, when I was afraid, I prayed and I cried out to God. Even when I wasn't saved and I wasn't a Christian, I cried out to God. I always lived in a rural area as a child and as part of my adult life. And I would go up into the woods and talk to him. So there was always a drawing to God. And there is a scripture somewhere where it says he knew us before we were born. And I need to ask my one friend Marlon someday about that scripture. Because does he know? Does he know who's going to be saved and who's not? And does he hope that we all will choose him? That's been a question of mine. And I have a brother that's a pastor that has been very hurtful. And sometimes I wonder, does God know that the people that choose him, some of them, are going to hurt him? I don't know. I'm an overthinker. So a lot of times my brain goes into overdrive and I think too much. So, but this devotional, Hope Speaks, is a good devotional. Though I'm a King James Version girl, I always go and I look up the scripture in my King James Bible because my Bible was marked to heaven. But yeah, have a great rest of your day and spend time with him because he wants to spend time with you.